What's up everyone, it's Alex here, the Sega Guru, and we're here with a brand new collection, Shindougo collection, the Batman collection, and it brings together videos, soundtracks, and most importantly, the games across various different systems, all in one neat package. Let's take a look. So this is it, this is the Batman collection for the Sega Dreamcast, which brings together music, movies and games all in one. Like I said, the movies and the music really make these collections, and they're actually sometimes kind of funny, especially seeing the Japanese ones as well. But hey, who am I to judge?
He can run, there's no escape. He can hide, that's his fate. He can fight with all his might and never win. When God battles evil,
oh yes, so as you can see, we've got Beats of Rage, we got Master System, we got Amiga, we've even got a Doom Batman game here as well as that Game Gear, Genesis, NES, SNES, all the ones you'd expect, including surprises. But let's zero in on Batman Doom, one that I'm sure none of you have actually played before, but I actually think it's kind of cool. I mean, just look at Batman in the bottom, where you can basically see his face twitching back left and right. And I've got to say, this is actually quite a fun Doom mod. It feels very Batman. It's not literally just a Doom level with a Batarang. It actually just feels like a Batman game, which I really, really like. And in fact, I don't think I've ever seen a Batman FPS. Well, this is the first. Very, very cool. Now we've got the Beats of Rage game, Gotham Knights, and I have to say, for a Beats of Rage game, it's kind of what you'd expect. It plays pretty darn well, and that's really all there is to it. You play Batman, Robin or Catwoman, all playable here, and it works very, very serviceable, very, very smooth and reactive. Is it the best Beats of Rage game out there? I'd probably say not, but it's still pretty fun and great to see in the collection. Now we've got a Game Gear title, Adventures of Batman and Robin, and until now I had never actually played this one. And I've got to say, controls very, very well, emulation is great, music's great, it all really works very, very well. But is the actual game itself any good? Well, it's kind of a very average platformer. There are better Batman games out there, but I did find during actual playtesting this that it actually kept me playing it. Now I don't say that of all collections, because some I'll play for a little time and be like, well, this just really isn't great. But this is good. This really is multi-platform. Up, down, left, right. Anywhere you need to go, you can do that with this one. Yes, there's a bit of flickering going on the score, but hey, it doesn't really hinder it. Now see, the Game Boy title you'd expect probably to play okay with the two buttons, but I actually found this to be one of the most enjoyable games in the collection. Again, never had played this before, Return of the Joker on the Game Boy, and I actually really loved it. I actually don't think it's as hard to control as people keep saying. It is though a bit almost like you're on a skating rink when you move, but apart from that, a very serviceable platformer. One I will actually be coming and checking back on very, very soon. Now, Adventures of Batman and Robin on the Genesis, for me, is, again, one I've never played until now, but I have to say, I truly, truly enjoyed this one. Visuals for me, the kind of 2.5D, I guess we'll call it, the sound is fantastic, it's jumping, again, emulation is pretty darn flawless, there's no issues here. The character design, cut, everything here is what I imagine basically an animated Batman game to really look and play like. This one really does keep me coming back for more. It's not an easy game though, don't get me wrong, it's a really, really hard game, but great to see in the collection, and one 100% I'm probably now going to want a physical copy of. It's great. And then obviously Batman for the NES, which is one that I'm pretty darn sure all of you have checked out before. If you haven't, this again is one of the top Batman games. It's a platformer, very, very hard, but I really love what they've done just with 8-bit visually for me. This game really sticks out. The soundtrack, maybe not incredible, but the gameplay and the visuals are what really do stand out. I really love this one. Now obviously we have to take a look at the Super Nintendo games. This is one of them here. I mean, again, emulation is pretty darn good. There's a bit of hindering here or there, but it very, very much playable. As a Batman game though, not a massive fan. For me, this feels a little bit ropey, I'm not gonna lie. It's got the look of the kind of 90s Batman. The sound's okay, I guess. Controls are serviceable. Not one I necessarily want to come back to in a rush. And then obviously we got the surprises here, which is great to see. And yes, there's some good ones. There's some Genesis titles, there's some Superman for the Game Gear, there's Flash for the Game Boy, and even more. So again, great to see here. This collection obviously was brought to you by Shindougo, which is absolutely incredible, with some testing as well by Scott St. George. So this is a really, really good collection. There are more coming, let me tell you, I've even got them already lined up to take a look at. So yeah, let me know what you think of this collection. As always, like, comment and subscribe. It's Alex signing out.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. As well as that, you can also back the channel on Patreon. QR code is down below. But obviously you can check out this video, you can also check out that video. And on that note, it's Al signing out.